festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the New York Yankees, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard? And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Robbie Ray. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be...
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. Her first big league hit leaves the yard. She'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of her life. Wow.
She ought to. Usually players are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but maybe a glimpse of what's to come from her in the next few years. Good job.
I mean, come on. There is no better way to get your big league career started than going deep in your very first at-bat. I can recall some pretty big names doing it when they first came up. Starling Marte and Aaron Judge come to mind immediately, and I'm sure she's absolutely floating on cloud 9 right now.
On the ground to third. Dives, and she can't hang on. And that'll be an infield single with no time to recover.
Really nice job with two-strike hitting in that at-bat. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Bounce to third. And that's a fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Boy, not bad for your first game in the show. 2 hits in 2 at-bats. She's thinking, man, there must be a higher lead. She's got to be feeling really good about the way her debut is going.
It's Aaron Judge now.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff. And
quick toss to first. Jackson dives back in safely. Jackson gets her lead at first. Nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Lifted in the air. Left field. Pretty well struck. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger up to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. In there for strike 3. Save at second, and that was not close. So runner at second, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton now at the plate. This one in the air right field. And that is that. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jackson. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. Fastball for a strike. Jackson goes 5 feet 7 inches, only 18 years old, and she's a native of Great Britain. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a runner aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one. That was the swing. Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99.
Here is Aaron Judge. Step off, throw to first. And she dives back in safely. Here goes the runner. Pitches low.
That's the ball.
Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on her, but that didn't seem to slow up her jump on the pitch at all. I think she's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and she gets into scoring position.
Runner at second. Caught it, looking for the K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Runner on second, 2 down. Up the middle.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring, go hard.
And that is the third out of the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they're on top. So digging in, Jackson. Safe to say she's grabbed our attention with this performance. 3 hits, 3 at-bats, and a chance to make it 4 for 4.
Yeah, this has been a really fun start to her career. Definitely making a splash.
That's in there.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Singing, she's been the main character in this one. A multi-homer performance in her debut. Certainly a rare accomplishment, but one that comes to mind. Trevor Story back in 2016 for the Rockies.
Oh, yeah, it's been quite the day for her, Boog. She's making a huge impression here, just like Trevor Story did. So hopefully this is a great sign of what's to come.
Hit softly on the ground to third. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single. Back to the top of the order now. So up next for New York, Jackson. This hitter is one of the best athletes in the sport. Bunting for a hit. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. And no shot to get her at first. There's 2 aboard.
It doesn't surprise anyone when she gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of her using her speed to her advantage and showing off her skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. 2 on, 1 out. This one in the air, right field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they lead. So, runner at second, 2 down. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. The Giants down to their final strike. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Judge settles under this one. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees collect their first win of the season.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week. Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Landon Root, just about to get underway. Stepping in, Jackson Jackson. Hammered on the line to the left, base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Hey, way to swing the bat. Nice rip.
She was all over that one. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Just getting started here in San Francisco. In the dirt, runner goes for second. And now a runner into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Runner at second. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's Stanton now. And he grounds one to the right side.
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
Devers throws on to first. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 22.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's the 0-2. This one in the air, right field. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
At the plate, Jackson Jackson. She led off the game with a single and then came around to score. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. She circles the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Well, Singy, you know I'm a member of the Nerd Herd, and these are the moments I really appreciate StatCast the most. We need to know how far that one flew.
Well, I'll tell you, over 500 feet, Boog, and that's just insane. And I know we're seeing more and more power in today's game, but we just almost never see someone hit it that far. It's crazy, and it's just an unforgettable swing of the bat.
Go. That's well struck. That one carrying, and it slams off the bottom of the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's Judge now. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Runner at second. It bounces, and she's going for third. Throw to third, out, and that wasn't close.
Thought she might have a chance to swipe third successfully right there when she got a good jump from second. But it was such a great throw, quick tag to cut her down.
back here at Oracle Park. Well, we saw what he could do last outing, and once again, he's making it look easy, Singy.
Yeah, excellent job keeping these hitters guessing up there. We'll see if he can keep this going.
Jackson slings it across, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Up next.
So digging in, Jackson. She blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen her do it once. Can she do it again?
About this one, it's out of here. Another homer, her second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
So runner at second, 2 down. Willie Adames stands in. And that's a base hit. The Reds coming home. In comes the run from second. And they'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Absolutely killer to get nothing defensively on that play. I know they're still up, but you've got to make a smart play and get it out.
So back to the top of the order. Now Jackson. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. 1, 2, 3. Eric Haas, the next Giant to hit. Cruz is just 1 strike away. High fly ball, right field. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. From Oracle Park in San Francisco, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees taking on the San Francisco Giants. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, Cindy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the slab here, Tyler Mahle. What do you look for here? Ready to go now?
Leading off the
Digging
afternoon
in,
for the
Jackson
Yankees,
Jackson.
the first baseman, Jackson.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bader settles under this one. He's got it. One down.
Woo, she was all over that first pitch fastball,
for the
just
Yankees,
barely
the third
missed it.
baseman,
She was
number
ready to
13,
hit.
Jackson.
And up next for New York,
Jackson.
Jackson. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is that. Home half of the third. Willy Adames to the plate now at a high leverage spot. Bounce to third. Off balance feet. There's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The center fielder, number 9, Harrison Bader.
Go ahead run on
Up next for
base.
the Yankees,
Jackson
the third
Jackson
baseman,
now at the plate.
Jackson.
Scoreless here. But now he's got to deal with a hitter who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That's her 5th homer in the series. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. She was all over that fastball.
Up next for the
Here's the
Yankees,
third baseman,
third
Jackson
number 14,
Jackson. Back to the 6th. She drove a 2-run
Jackson.
shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well. Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
She'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. 0-1 down. Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play.
That ball was ticketed for right center field all the way, but not so fast, the second baseman says. Leaps up into the air and brings it down. Some nice hang time as well when he was up there.
So 2 down. So here's Bader down.
Number 9, Harrison.
The Giants
Bader.
down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was light.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Emerson Hancock. What should we keep an eye on here?
Leading
Just
off
about ready to roll.
the
Stepping in,
number
Jackson
13.
Jackson.
Jackson.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. She was ready from the second she stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the players in your dugout.
Up next for the Yankees,
Digging in,
the
Jackson
first
Jackson.
baseman,
She has a chance to
Jackson.
homer for the second time this inning.
I'm sure it never crossed her mind that she'd get another chance to do that again in this inning, but here we are. Let's see if she can pull it off.
Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Is in. The throw in. A second scores as well. It's a two-run single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
So far, 7 runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Donovan. They get the tag on him. Throw to first, safe.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Two on, 2 outs. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
You're scoring.
Still able to fire over.
No,
Too
he's
late,
safe.
and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him. Lay it home.
next
She's
for the Yankees,
safe.
the first
It's
baseman,
8-0.
number 22,
That one really
Van
hurts. You're already
Right.
down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Here's a big
Up
power
next for the
threat.
Yankees,
Jackson
the third
Jackson.
baseman, number
She's
13,
already homered here in this one.
Jackson.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 9-0.
She wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and she punished it. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
The switch hitting
Up
catcher
next
will
for the
come up to
Mariners,
hit. Cal
The
Raleigh.
catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Runner from second crosses the plate. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
So frustrated to not get any outs on that play. Good
Up next
job
for
of
the
cutting off the
Yankees,
bad
the
throw
first
from the
baseman,
outfield,
number
but
13,
nothing to show for it.
Jackson.
Plus the run score.
Jackson.
This one popped up. Reaching for it and brings it in. Well, she gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think she rushed it a little bit, and when players rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
One down. Leo Rivas up next for the Mariners. Little dribbler up along third. Handles, throws to first, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
Back to the top of the order now. Now the third baseman, Jackson Jackson. She's a player who does it all. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they add on. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jackson Jackson.
Come on, find it,
Out
find
into
it,
left
find
center
it.
for a line drive base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Better way to square up on that ball. Great job.
Up next to the Yankees.
Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same. Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Chopped out towards short.
Get out, get out, get out, get out.
Speed, there's 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Runner at third, 2 gone. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, a pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
No question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take game 1 of the series on the road.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
15-3 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon. From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Okay, Singy, we're in for a treat today. The home run streak this hitter is on is remarkable.
Seriously, Boog, she's playing like Freddie Freeman in the 2024 World Series. She's seeing the ball right out of the hand and just making them pay.
First pitch coming your way next. Getting the nod on the mound, George Kirby. What do you have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ripped to right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And for now, the home run streak takes a pause. A lot of game left, though. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jackson. And a rope to center field, base hit. So a runner aboard now with one away.
What a way to square up on that ball. Great job.
I could watch base hits like that all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes Aaron Judge. 0-2 now. There goes the runner in the dirt. And there's no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. The Yanks with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Goes down looking. The Yanks lead 1, and we are still scoreless. So up next for New York, Jackson. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a hitter who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Here comes the runner. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, she's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but her resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position. No outs. It's Aaron Judge now. Runner at second. Wormburner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. She'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So digging in, Cal Raleigh. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed to the plate. Close play, but in there. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. A run, a hit, and a man left. We're through 5. Yankees 3. Jackson will hit next.
A lot of game left, but still searching for her first tater booth. Hope we're not giving off bad vibes from the booth.
And that one hammered, carrying well. Long gone. That's her 4th home run of the series. And they boost their lead. She only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this hitter was looking out over the plate, but she was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
First and second, 2 outs. Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. She did it again. That's 2 today, and the homer streak continues. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add on. She sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because she wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the third baseman, Jackson.
She's been the lead story every game, and today's no different, Boog. Just keeps hitting them out. Let's see if she can do it again.
That's ripped to right down the line. That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He scores. It's 11-1. Runner at second here with 2 away. And up next for New York, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Up the middle.
All right, you're here.
The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Oh, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
So 2 on with 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. This one in the air. And that'll do it. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now it's Josh Naylor.
Number 12, Josh Naylor.
The 1-2. Out to short. Not in time.
No,
he's safe.
He's in there.
The batter, number 8.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Leo Rivas. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Sciambi. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on.
First pitch coming your way. All right, ready to go here. Digging in, Jackson.
Here we go. Pick it up. Pick
On
it
the
up.
line, base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, nice shot right there.
Batting second. The White
We
Eagles,
all saw it
number
was hit
99,
hard, but how
Aaron
hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly she saw it out of the pitcher's hand, no problem.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base.
She's batting leadoff, and she's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts herself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Runner at second. Runner goes again. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Sends it to first. One out in the top of the first.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
3-2. Line drive, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. The throw is late, and a run is in to score.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run.
Leading
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Not in time. He's safe. Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. She's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single.
All right, turn.
Line drive, base hit. So runner aboard now with one away.
Hey, wait.
Here is Aaron Judge.
Get back.
Quick toss to first. Jackson back on a dive. One and two here. Up the middle. Gets to it with a slide. The feed for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Ground ball left side. Jackson. Slings it across. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Jackson in the box now. Takes strike one. This one smoked on its way out of here. Her sixth of the series, and they cut into the deficit. And just like that, her home run streak is up to 6.
She's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. She just can't miss every time she swings.
We weren't sure it would ever land, and 460 feet later, it finally did as we get a look at StatCast.
Well, StatCast was invented for home runs just like this one, and she had some ridiculous bat speed on that swing, man. Everything was synced up. The backspin was incredible, and that's why it went a long, long way.
Number 3.
Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Man at second. And that bunted towards third. Jackson. Fires in time. Here's the third baseman, Jackson.
Coming off an absolute bomb in her last at-bat.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And that one is out of here. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and we are tied.
Big-time players don't shy away from these spots. She knew she could change the game, and that's exactly what she just did.
And next is the designated hitter, Dominic Canzone. The 1-1. Bunting, and it's in the air. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next.
So back to the top of the order. So up next for New York, Jackson. She's a player who does it all. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Slams off the bottom of the wall. And she's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point this one.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third.
Come on, get out.
Throw bounces, and she's in there safely with the stolen base.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
That creeps a corner. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Off the mark there. Ball 3.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
3-1 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner. They put the tag on her, and that's out number 2.
Wow, things got pretty exciting right there. I'm not sure if that was a straight steal of home or if the batter missed a side for a squeeze or something, but man, that turns out pretty ugly. You're just 90 feet away from putting another run on the board. So those outs on the bases can hurt, but man, they...
To first, a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
She made that look easy. I mean,
first and second, 2 outs. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Taps softly to the right side. Rice. The flip. And that is the ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
6-5 the final here today. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees.
The third baseman, Millie Jackson.
Base hit. So a runner on base to start the inning.
Had a swing right there.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
This one in the air right field. Morel takes it in for the out. One away. One down. Here's Cody Bellinger. Step off, throw to first, and she's back safely. Bellinger, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. On the ground, Edwards tosses to first. Awesome play there. So runner at second, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Runner at second. Bounced it. She
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
Throws it away. She'll score, and it's 1-0. Man, is she fast.
She's so fun to watch.
Jackson went deep twice in her last game. Back to the top of the Yankee order, Millie Jackson getting ready to hit. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. On a line out towards center. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. She was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
On the ground to third, Jackson. Safe, and they take the lead.
Boog, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
Jackson in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Marcy takes it in for the out. Out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground to third, Jackson. Whips it to first, and there are 2 outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a drop. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And this place is rocking. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 4-3. The brighter the lights, the more she shines.
Yeah, this player lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Runner at first with 2 away. Christopher Morel, the next up for the Marlins. Cruz is just 1 strike away. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Okay, Singy, we're in for a treat today. The home run streak this hitter is on is remarkable.
Seriously, Boog, she's playing like Freddie Freeman in the 2024 World Series. She's seeing the ball right out of the hand.
First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Cam Schlittler. Singy, he was impressive his last time out. Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees.
Millie Jackson.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field.
Just so sound in her mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Judge now. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. In the dirt, she's going for second. And now a runner into scoring position. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Pickoff throw, Jackson back on a dive. And a payoff pitch. Runner goes again. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
The 0-1. Ground ball right side. Hernandez steps on the bag, and he's out. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Millie Jackson now at the plate. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. streak stays alive. She's left the yard again. Her 14th of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. 8 straight games with a home run.
They'll tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive.
Power versus power right there. Like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter. Getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
First and second, one out. Jackson getting ready to hit.
Extended her incredible home run streak earlier, so it feels like every at-bat since is just extra credit. So much power at the plate.
Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, she's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but her resume speaks for itself. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge.
99, Aaron Judge.
2 on, 1 out. In the dirt, runner goes for second.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
One run is in. Another comes in to score. And they're up by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
So 2 down. Otto Lopez, the next to hit. 1-2 now. Rolled over to third. Jackson. Long throw to first. And that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down here 5-1. Back to the top of the order now. And stepping in for New York, Millie Jackson.
Another day, another homer for one of the hottest hitters in the league, Boog. Her streak is beyond impressive.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. She did it again. That's 2 today. And the homer streak continues. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
Connor Norton, the next up for the Marlins. Man at second. On the ground to third, Jackson. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder.
And at the plate for Miami, Jacob Marcy. Hill is just 1 strike away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Caballero should have this one. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees add another to their winning streak.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Starting on the mound in this one, Luis Gil. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So
now this is through for a base hit. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. That's her 4th home run of the series, and we're level. It's 1-1. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Millie Jackson.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Here comes Wells around third. He will score and they take the lead. The relay throw. He's in there. And they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, she's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but her resume speaks for itself. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Aaron Judge.
Runner at second. On the ground to third.
All right, you're here.
Play made, that ends the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. First and second, 2 outs. Millie Jackson, the next to hit.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for her in her last AB.
This one in the air right field. And the inning is over. So bases all loaded up. Millie Jackson will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
That was the pitch to hit. 4-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. She missed a good one.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Grand slam! Oh my! Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Well, a great job here of staying within herself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, she does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam, the drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Millie Jackson. And there's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
swings here and blasts one left field. This one's got a chance. That one is gone. And she's gone yard again. That's her third home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 9-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off. 9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs. When individual statistics don't matter, it's all about the team W.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Athletics taking on the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Singy, I know you like the long ball. Well, you've come to the right place.
Yeah, I'm here for the show, Boom. Looks like she's been hitting off a tee lately.
First pitch coming your way. Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees.
Number 13.
Singy, she covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These hitters are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. She's going to want that one back, no doubt.
For the Yankees,
as we go to the last of the third. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Millie Jackson. Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And the streak stays alive. She's left the yard again. Her 19th home run of the year. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. She squared it up right away. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. She was all over that fastball.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's some real power at the plate. Millie Jackson.
She did it yet again earlier, and the home run streak lives to see another day. The scary part, she has more at-bats in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Jackson, only 18 years old, and she's a native of Great Britain. Jackson wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This player's a ball of energy right now and out of the game of her life.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Over to first. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Up next for the A's.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Next for the Yankees.
Third time through the order now. Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees.
A multi-homer game for one of the most powerful hitters around.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And she's gone yard again. That's her third home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
First and second, no outs. Max Muncy getting ready to hit. Ground ball left side. Fair ball. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one. One out. Runner at second. Jackson, the next to hit.
What a streak she's on. It seriously feels like she goes yard every AB, Boog. No clue why they don't just walk her.
Make the turn.
Shot
Make the
into
turn.
the gap, and that should bring in the run. Here comes Wells around third. He will score. And now 9-6. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Here is Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Runner breaks for third.
Come on,
Swing
get down.
and a pop-up. He's got it. Throw behind the runner, and they've got her doubled off. So 2 down. Jeff McNeil stands in. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Over to Goldie. And that's the third out. First and second, 2 outs. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soderstrom on the move. And that'll do it. The A's take game 1 of the series on the road.
That was a pretty close one until that huge 7th inning really turned things around.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, we bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. First pitch. Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. First and second, no outs. Millie Jackson getting ready to hit. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run! That's her 4th home run of the series, and they boost their lead. That adds another game to her hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, she's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. She's really dangerous with the bat in her hands right now.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Stepping in the long ball threat, Millie Jackson. There's a line drive to left field. And that is the third out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Millie Jackson steps in, leader in OPS singing.
Yeah, she's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give her. That's next level hitting right there.
And that one is off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it.
On the back, pick it up, pick it up.
Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
It's Aaron Judge now. The 0-1. Lifted in the air down the left side, and a base hit knocks in a run. So back to the top of the order. Now, Millie Jackson. She's already homered here in this one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it's gone. Her second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. Singy, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She has really seen the ball well in this one.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boo. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Thomas takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. She was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew them out of the water. They have to be feeling pretty good about themselves offensively right now.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got a Thursday matinee on the show. It's the Athletics going up against the New York Yankees. John Sciambi, Chris Singleton with you. And this is the Rubberneck,
And these games can really shape your season, dude. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch. Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees.
The third baseman, Millie Jackson.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Out of here. A solo shot. Her 6th of the series, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. That adds another game to her hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, she's been doing so many things well with the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. She's really dangerous with the bat in her hands right now.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Stepping in the long ball threat, Millie Jackson. This one in the air center field. Butler has a beat on it. 2 away. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. That is the inning. So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Millie Jackson.
Find it.
That's ripped. Base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
What a way to square up on.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
For the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99.
Back.
Quick move to first, and she's back safely. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay.
Runner takes off. Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But
oh, now this one gets away at the plate. The throw into second, but he's in there easily. Judge up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. 2 on, 1 out. Now here's a flare off the bat. He holds it in. 2 away. Throw behind the runner that got her doubled off. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Ground ball left side. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 1 out. Millie Jackson, the next to hit. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
So digging in, Millie Jackson. She's already homered in this game. That smash towards center. And makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 6.
well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a first pitch coming. Okay, all set to go. Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees.
Millie Jackson.
And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Round second, digging for third. And she'll get there as she kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here is Aaron Judge.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Line drive, that's a base hit. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
First and second, 1 out. Billy Jackson step in now for the Yankees. Ripped a triple to open up the ball game. Lined into right. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 2. Well, Singishi is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
2 on, 1 out.
Runner.
Ripped to third and caught. Throw behind the runner, and the catcher doubled off. They get a run on 2. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Millie Jackson will hit next. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get her at first. There's 2 aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number
Critical
99,
at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing, and he popped it out. And that is that. Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Fraley headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. In there. Just beat the tag. It's a double.
So frustrated not getting any outs on that throw. Good job of cutting off the bad throw from the outfield, but nothing to show for it. Plus, the run scored.
Go hard.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 5-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of her stick.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Aaron Judge getting ready to hit. Runner at second. And a sac bunt here.
Get out, get out, get out, get out.
That's a bunt single. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. Here's a 1-2. High fly ball lifted into near right field. Fraley settles underneath it and makes the grab. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as she comes across. It's 6-1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up. Costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Mullins on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. All set to start the 9th in this one. Millie Jackson steps in. Leader in OPS singing.
Yeah, she's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give her. That's next level hitting right there.
Swing, and that ball is blasted. That one on its way, and it is gone. A home run, and that's the cycle. Homer number 25 on the year, and they boost their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. The Rays down to their final strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slugged their way to a win in this one.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays. Great performances all the way around. Just
From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. Biggest storyline coming into this one. She's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to her today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Nick Martinez.
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Stepping in, Millie Jackson. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, way to swing the bat. Nice rip.
Aaron Judge in the box now. Another incredible season for the Yankees. Quick toss to first. Jackson back on a dive. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Here's the 0-2.
Run.
In the dirt.
Come on, slide. Get out.
Throw down. She's out, and that wasn't close. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Millie Jackson. That one ripped left field. Out of here. So she leaves the yard to left. Her 26th of the year, and we're level. It's 1-1. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at bat. You watch him from the on deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Jackson at the plate now, and that's strike one.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Down the line, it's a base hit. Wells comes round and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, she's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but her resume speaks for itself. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. The Yankees trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball, right field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson. Fortes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Play made, that ends the inning. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the third baseman, Millie Jackson.
Boog, we opened the show talking about what a weapon she's...
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 7-1.
Her confidence is through the roof with the way she's been swinging it lately. She's on a really good run. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the third baseman, Millie Jackson.
We are witnessing greatness in this one, Boog. Multiple hits, and she extended that impressive hitting streak, playing with so much swagger.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. And she'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. This one smoked on its way out of here. And she's gone yard again. That's her third home run of the game. And they add on. Singy, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She is really seeing the ball well in this one. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
Jackson in the box now, takes strike one.
Not sure if she was expecting for the pitcher to come right at her, but she got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Take a look.
That's
Take
a
a look.
base
Find it.
hit as a run scores.
Nice shot. Nice shot right there.
Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
And it gets by it. Off balance speed, there's one. Double play. What a clean killing.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just one run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
13-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon. From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can.
First pitch. Just about to get started. Leading off, Millie Jackson. And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay.
First pitch, 140.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Carrying well. And brings it in at the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Millie Jackson. She's 0 for 1. Well struck deep right field. Went back and out of here. A two-run blast. That's her 5th homer of the series. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 3-2. Singy, she's got a nice hitting streak going, and she extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like she's just stringing singles together during this streak. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
All loaded up. Jackson digs him down. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely to score 2. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Another homer. Her 2nd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. She sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because she wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Caballero around third. He will score, and it's 9-2.
That a way to square it up. Great job.
Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she's squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner in scoring position with 2 away. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react.
Round it, go.
Well struck right field. And in one hops the wall. Now he launches a throw over his head. And she'll pull into second safely.
Having herself a really nice game at the plate. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. Here comes Aaron Judge. On the ground to third. Slings to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Stanton now. Out to short.
On the bag,
Walks.
on the bag.
Throws to first in time. That's out number 3.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you all save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
11-2 the final tally. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show brings you game 1 of a huge 4-game weekend set. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the New York Yankees. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. First pitch coming your way next. Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees.
Number 13.
Jackson with another scorching run of play lately. And that one hammered. Carrying well. And it is out of here. All muscle to center field. Their 31st home run of the season. The Yankees score first. It's 1-zip.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Down to third baseman, Millie Jackson. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in her first at bat. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 3-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for her in a big way.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Millie Jackson, the next to hit. One of the best contact hitters in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end.
Go on.
Gap. 1 run will score. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 5-0. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down. It's like she's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 out. Runner at second. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner at second. Line, and that's a base hit. Going home. She will score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to him, Millie Jackson.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for her in her last AB.
And she takes a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after her on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Find it,
Big
find it.
knock center field. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score. It's 7-0.
Just so sound in her mechanics. It's against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
3-0 down. And that'll load the bases.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Big. This one wasn't even close.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 9-0. Millie Jackson now at the plate.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
No question about this one. It's out of here. And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. Cindy, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She has really seen the ball well in this one.
Back to the top of the order. So up next for New York, Millie Jackson. This hitter with big-time power and an elite defender. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. Their 4th home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 14-1.
She's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen her hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Here's the Angels catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Rodon is just 1 strike away. Popped up. Wells in position. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the New York Yankees. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the mound in this one, Garrett Cole. What do you have on him, Siggy?
The third baseman,
well, last time out, picked up the win. Didn't allow a run. Pitched extremely well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Millie Jackson leading things off and takes a strike. Jackson turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. She hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
To third, Jackson. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jackson getting ready to hit. She's over 1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Goldie around third. He will score, and the Yankees take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. And her hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for her in the past month.
This player's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow her down.
Runner takes off. It bounces, and she takes off for second. And now a runner into scoring position.
Not a lot of players at this level who have the base running instincts to move up on a ball that doesn't kick away that far. Perfect read on that bounce.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Up the middle, Neto. To first, that ends the inning. Now batting Joe Adell. Comes a 2-2. And he drops it down the third baseline. Over to Goldie. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. Back to the top of the Yankee order, Millie Jackson, the next to hit. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. Here's a swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it. That's her 5th homer of the series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
She's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack her, she finds a way to punish you. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Millie Jackson.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags and goes to third. Coming home. Tag out. Right there. They cut down the go-ahead. Here's Trout. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. He'll score, and the Angels take the lead.
And that one's extra frustrating. The go-ahead run scores, and they didn't even get an out from the play.
So runner at second, 2 down. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 1 strike away. There's a line drive to left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels even up this 4-game series in a game apiece. Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees.
Millie Jackson.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. Her 6th of the series, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
She's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and she's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Back at the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Millie Jackson. Ripped on a line to center. Dives and he can't hang on. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
She quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when players make that transition, and she's got speed to put on a show.
Here's Judge now. He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Runner at second. She's trying for third. Bounced it. She breaks for third. And on the wild pitch, she goes down to third. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Bottom of the inning, Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock. Runner at first, digging in, Aaron Judge.
Back.
Quick move to first, and she's back in easily.
Hey, question. If you had to pick, because the number 42 jerseys are really cool, obviously, of Jackie Robinson. But if you had to pick any team that you were going to have 42 put on to just kind of sport around, would it be a Phillies jersey? Because I know you were kind of a Phillies fan growing up.
I grew up as a Phillies fan. If I had to do a 42 jersey, though, I'd still think I'd do a Dodger jersey.
Yeah.
He hauls it in, 2 away.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
That's to third. Moncada handles, throws to first, and that is that. So a man at first. Here comes Yoan Moncada. On the ground to the left, Jackson. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Angels,
Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give her the cycle.
one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 9-2.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. Well, a great job here of staying within herself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, she does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in for. Really good job of play.
Back to the top of the order now. Now the third baseman, Millie Jackson. She's one of the faster runners just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swings and sends a rocket to right. That is the inning. Yanks held in. All set to start the ninth in this one. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. Here's the 2-2. Softly hit to third, Jackson. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
Oh, this has been anything but a clean game for this team defensively. That's her.
Well, this is kind of wild.
By my partner, Chris Singleton. It's the Los Angeles. Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees.
Third baseman, Millie Jackson.
That smash towards center. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Got a way to square.
Aaron Judge up now. He added another award to his future Hall of Fame plaque last year by winning his third. In the dirt, runner goes for second. And now a runner into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Ripped to third. Handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Oh, look at the stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. So, runner at second, 2 down. Ben Rice now at the plate. Runner on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. 2 outs, runner on first. Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1. She led off the bottom of the first with a single. Oh, great stop. What a play. Inning over. So they pick up. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit. To third, Jackson. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's a big power threat. Millie Jackson. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. Ripped on a line to center. Trout ranging back. And a couple of quick outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to...
It's in and out of her glove. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Line drive to short and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. Back to the top of the order. Now the third baseman, Millie Jackson. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Come on, go, 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 go.
Into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 6-2. And in its second with an RBI double. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down. It's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me.
Bounced it. She breaks for third. And the throw bounces. Tag out.
Thought she might have a chance to swipe third successfully right there when she got a good jump from second. But it was such a great throw. Quick tap. Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Out's job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton. Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. No question about this one. It's out of here. For 38th of the year, the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. She was all over that fastball.
Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Millie Jackson, the next to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in her last at bat.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score, and they trail by 1. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody.
Pickoff move to second. Jackson back in on a dive.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with her speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so
she's trying for third. Pitch is low. Third, save. That wasn't close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving her a steal of third base. Didn't check her lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well, so you got to take that back, get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Popped in the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Puts the tag on her, and it's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 6th. Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they tie it up. It's 3-3. Cindy, she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She is really seeing the ball well in this one.
So bases loaded with one away. Here comes Lane Thomas. Swinging a ground ball. Off balance feed. There's one. A double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Coming into the game now on defense, Elias Diaz. He takes over behind the plate. And stepping in for the Yankees, Millie Jackson. 3 for 3. She's got a double and a pair of home runs. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. Home run number 40 on the year. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see, as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence. And well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the New York Yankees. John Sciambi and Chris. First pitch coming your way. One out. Runner at second. Starling Marte up to hit. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Witt around third. He will score, and the Royals have the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
It definitely hurts to fall behind, but that was a smart play right there. Getting the out after cutting off the throw. Still time to get even in this one.
Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. Drilled out towards left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. A solo shot. That's her 4th home run of the series. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. That adds another game to her hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, she's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. She's really dangerous with the bat in her hands right now.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Stepping in the long ball threat, Millie Jackson. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here.
Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game, but we're not talking about just anyone here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
So up next for New York, Millie Jackson. This hitter with big-time power and an elite defender. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and another homer. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-2.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. She guessed right, squared it up, and she made it look way too easy.
Jackson stands in now and watches strike one. Jackson wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Here's your one. Into center on a base hit. And out to a board. Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tilt.
In plenty of time to first. That is the inning.
When you hit 5 balls out of the...
My partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage.
It's the Kansas City. Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees.
The third baseman, number 13, Millie Jackson.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That one hops against the fence. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
On the ground to the left. It was hit into the outfield. Coming home. She will score, and the Yankees take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first.
Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
One down. Here's the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 28, Kyle.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's some real power at the plate. Millie Jackson. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Whew. Aaron Judge at the plate. It bounces, and she takes off for second. And now a runner into scoring position. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. In the air, left field. Meisner under it. Takes it in for the out. And here comes Bellinger. Runner on second, 2 down. Flares it into the outfield.
Go home.
Base hit. Now a long throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 2-zip.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's a big power threat. Millie Jackson. That one laced to center and a base hit. And out to a board. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Find the ball.
That's a base hit. Run scores. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. We played 4. The Yankees 4 and the Royals nothing. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Jonathan India at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
And that one's extra frustrating. The go-ahead run scores, and they didn't even get an out from the play.
Welcome back. The sweep is still in play, but they'll need a late rally to make that happen, Singy.
This is when you find out a lot about a club's makeup, Boog. Fight, focus, and how badly they want it. Of course, I'm talking about both sides.
It's Aaron Judge now. Tying run at the plate. In the dirt, she's going for second. Blocked by the catcher, and she steals second base without a throw.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
The tying run at the plate. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Runner takes off.
Come on, slide.
Throw bounces in, and she's safe.
When Clay's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let her get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, she's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Ground ball left side. Fires over to first, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees.
Really nice swing in her last at-bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Well struck right field.
Find the ball.
That's down. 1 hops off the wall. In safely with a double, her second of the day.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 away now.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay
The
close.
left fielder, Cody.
So runner at second, 2 down. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. 3rd home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 10-7. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 1 strike away. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw to first. That'll do it. And the Royals salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Trailing by 4 runs can be pretty tough, especially when there's good pitching on the other side. But these players just kept fighting. They never gave up. And that's why they got back in the ball game and came away with the win in this one.
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. John Sciambi, Chris Singleton with you. The headline today is the hitting streak she's on.
Yeah, an impressive streak, Boog. Can she keep it going in this one? That's the question. Feels like there isn't a pitch she can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with her in this one.
All right, we'll be back. All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. Stepping in, Millie Jackson. On a line out towards center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wow, that ball is...
Here comes Aaron Judge. Just getting started here from Fenway Park. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. One at second. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Here's the second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela. To third. Can't glove it cleanly. And she'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock. As we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Millie Jackson. Base hit, center field.
Ball, pick it up,
and they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Yeah, great job right there.
Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed in everybody.
In the dirt, runner goes for second. And now a runner into scoring position. Runner at second. And Judge is down on strikes. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And a payoff pitch. Base hit right field.
You're going.
She'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Stepping in the long ball threat, Millie Jackson. That smash towards center. Anthony moving under this one. 2 down. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. First and second, 1 out. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 2 on, 1 out. That's to third. Can't field it cleanly. Oh no, she threw it home. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So back to the top of the order, Millie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ripped on a line to center. Out. Number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. And they cut into the deficit.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. She squared it up right away. Well, she really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
So the tying run at second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. One runs in to third.
Huge moment for him and his team, Blue. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. to the monster seats and gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 13-11.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off her face for a while, Boog. She just changed the game.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Ceddanne Rafaela, the next to hit. Doval is just 1 strike away. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. Here comes Story, and he scores. To second, but way too late, safe there.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Chopped in the ground. Chisholm. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out.